It began like any other festival. Whispering Valley, tucked between foggy hills and crimson forests, came alive each October 14th with its famous Maple Festival. Lanterns hung from trees, laughter echoed through the narrow lanes, and the scent of cinnamon cider wrapped the village like a blanket. Ellie Marin, a freelance journalist, arrived to visit her aunt. She was drawn to the village's charm, but couldn't ignore the undercurrent of tension in its smiles. A local vendor handed her a flyer that read, "Celebrate while you can." The silence comes at midnight. Quirky local lore, she assumed. But by morning, the valley was empty. No screams, no struggle. Every home still had lights on, dinners half-eaten, toys scattered on the floor. But no people. Just an unnatural fog that clung to every surface. Ellie stayed behind, searching for answers. The police called it mass hysteria. Ellie didn't buy it. Days passed. Fog never lifted. Her only companion was a mute boy hiding in the chapel, scribbling spirals and symbols on torn pages. One map showed a forest path and what looked like a gateway. Ellie followed it. Behind her aunt's cottage, buried beneath roots, she found an ancient book. Its leather cover shifted when touched, and its pages changed every time she read them. The book spoke of the Wispender spirits anchored to forgotten towns. Whispering Valley had angered them, but how? She began hearing whispers in the woods, her name spoken gently. Come see what they saw. Come hear what they heard. The boy vanished. GPS failed. The road out was gone. Ellie explored deeper. In the town hall's basement, she found a dusty film reel labeled Last Witness. She watched it. First, footage of the festival, then shadows rising from the mist, pulling people away. The last frame froze on Ellie's own face staring at the camera, but she wasn't there that night. Or so she thought. Determined, Ellie returned to the festival square at midnight. The fog rolled in, thicker than before. The ancient book glowed in her hands, a blank page filled with her name. As the whispers grew louder, she stood in the square's center and vanished. What followed wasn't death, it was transformation. Ellie awoke in a mirror of Whispering Valley, but time felt skewed. People were shadows of themselves, replaying the festival in an eerie loop. She realized she wasn't alone. Others had vanished before, trapped in this reflection. The Wispenders fed on memory and emotion, drawing strength from fear and longing. Ellie's only weapon was the book, now bound to her will. She started to piece together the curse. Generations ago, Whispering Valley's founders banished an ancient being, the Wisp Queen, into the earth beneath the town. Each year, the Maple Festival massed a ritual to keep her asleep. But the townsfolk grew careless. When laughter replaced reverence, the binding weakened. That final festival was a breaking point. Ellie wandered the mirror realm, gathering fragments of forgotten rituals and lost souls. She discovered the Wisp Queen's lair, a garden of glass trees and frozen screams. To free everyone, Ellie had to relive each villager's final moment, absorbing their pain, binding it in ink within the book. It took weeks, or was it years? Time flowed differently there. But one by one, the echoes faded, the shadows lifted. At last, only Ellie remained. The Wisp Queen offered her a deal. Stay and rule alongside her, or leave and forget it all. Ellie chose neither. She tore out the final page of the book and set it ablaze. The mirror realm cracked like ice. Ellie woke in the woods, gasping, the dawn sun rising. Whispering Valley was still gone, but the fog had lifted, and the book, now empty, lay by her side. She left the valley, haunted yet freed. Her story became legend, inspiring seekers and skeptics alike. But no one who went looking ever found the same trail. Each year since, on October 14th, a page from her journal appears in the square. Travelers report voices, cold winds, laughter without source. Some say the festival never ended, it just moved. Elsewhere, deeper, And if you ever visit the hills when the fog rolls in fast, if you find a flyer that reads, "Celebrate while you can," turn back. Unless you're ready to learn what happened to Whispering Valley, because the story isn't over. It's waiting for you.